Hi, welcome to my channel, Art by Mandy. Today I'm going to show you guys how to take a basic flyer and turn it into something pretty cool for your stream. So the first thing, we're going to head into Canva, go to social media, and today we're going to do a Instagram story, but you can do whatever medium you want to do. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to search for whatever game that you're going on, find a flyer that you want that goes with how you want the poster to look, the vibe. And so I did one pretty basic one, and then I'm gonna crop out the characters from that and then add that to the base. And then we're gonna go back, just trying to make sure that that's saved. Then we want to center that so you can oh my gosh, this is moving so fast. And so I tried to look for a prison background, but I didn't see anything that I wanted in particular that really fit the vibe. So what I did was, and I went back and I used the flyer from the game because I thought that would be most appropriate, and I just took the guys out. And you can do that with the magic eraser in Canva. And I set that as the background, and then I'm going to go back up and I'm going to grab the characters. And then, so I'm going to grab Christian and then Toil. This is for your flyer that I did last week. So I had to crop that out in order to save it as a sticker. And you can do this on your iPhone with the new update. And then we're going to add them back to the poster. Okay, yeah, there we go. And then we're going to want to figure out how we want them to get centered. I want them to be posed as the characters from A Way Out. And then we're going to drag those back down. Yeah, so there we go. And then we're just going to play around with it to, I don't know, finagle it so it doesn't look like it's too off. It would have been easier if they were like posed together, but we're going to make it work. So I flipped Toil so it doesn't, I like rotated it a little bit so it looks more natural. And I'm going to play with the filters so it looks like they were taken around the same spot. Yeah, so you can just play with that however you want. Oh my gosh, my iPad's dying. Don't judge me. You're just going to, I don't know, go back and forth until they fit the same theme. So that can take however long it takes. Oh my gosh. I think I spent like 30 minutes, well, maybe like 15 minutes on this alone. This is sped up, so. Jeez. Okay, and then we're going to add a drop shadow so it looks more natural. And with Christian, we're just going to add a glow to give us, make it like three-dimensional. And then it doesn't matter the glow color. You don't want to go like too dark to where you can't see it. Okay. Next thing you want to do is go back, grab that image from the poster, and then we're gonna want to center that, put it behind them, and then we can play around with the color too, whatever you think goes best. But then we're going to turn the transparency down so it doesn't look as prominent, and then we're going to take the background again. We're going to copy that, paste it, and then we're going to fit it to the screen, position it not to the back, like a little bit ahead of the characters, and turn the transparency down. Next, we're going to look for the logo. I like the one with the shadow on it, so I'm going to save that one. And then we're just going to add that. Make sure the background is removed from that, so just the words and the shadow. And then we're going to add that. Make it really big, probably as big as the original poster. Yeah, so this is how it was looking so far. I think it looks good, but next what we want to do, we want to add the Twitch logo, the time, the date that you're streaming, all that good stuff. Sorry, this is like a speed run. Okay, so we're gonna try and find Twitch logo. We're gonna add the streamers. I didn't know his, so I had to go to his Twitch to find it. And then we're gonna add that. Obviously, I don't think they want it hot pink, so we're gonna change that to like whatever color goes well with it. It's yellow now, but I think I'm gonna change it like 2 more times. So what I did was, I think I deleted the clip, but I added the QR code from Canva, so people can scan that on the Instagram to join the clip or the Twitch stream. And then I just put a little square and then this animated square that they had and the graphics. These are all free graphics as well. And so we're going to play with the colors right there. And you just want something that pops up on top of the QR code so people would see it and make it interesting, so they might want to click it. You know, you want the graphics to pop so the viewers will, you know, take an interest in it. I'm just going to play around with the colors. I think I ended up changing this. Yeah. So yeah, the orange wasn't working for me, so we're going to do like a gray and a white. Just so it like blends better. Or red. I actually did end up changing this. But you want to make sure it fits around closely and that nothing's really sticking out. There we go. And then we're going to add the QR code on top of that. Boom. Yeah, so, yep. Perfect. And then next, you don't have to do this, I'm just a little extra. Since it's raining in the poster, I went to the graphics and I got rain falling to make it more 3D. And then you can add that, and then you want to position that towards the back. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add the second streamer, Toil. And then since it's a collaboration, we're going to add a cool little X I found in the graphics. And we're just going to position that so it's not too big. And then we're going to center it between the 2 names. So as you can see, I did end up changing the QR code color once again. And then you're going to make sure that everything's well and centered. Yeah, so it doesn't look off at all. And this might take a while, but it's worth it. Boom. And then next thing, we're going to get your Instagram on there.